What's up everyone, this is Daniel from the Ones2Zeroes crew. Today I'll be doing a Photoshop video tutorial on how I did the Afro Samurai wallpaper in tribute of our second show. So basically what I've done is I've scoured the web in search of a nice background to use for the wallpaper. Now the wallpaper I did it to the same standard that we shoot our videos in case I wanted to use it in the movie. So the dimensions for that will be 1280 by 720. So I'm going to create a new document, 1280 by 720, and a high res of 300. Always do high res because you never know when you might need to go to print with it. We're going to import the background image into the new document. Now we've got our background in. The next thing I did is the pictures of Afro and Ninja were actually figures that I have, collectibles, that I had sitting on my desk. So I just used my webcam to take a picture of them. And here's the picture. Okay. So what I did from that point is I took them out, I cut them out, remove the background. By using the pen tool, I created a new path. Control click the path. Just drag in the same way I did the background. Now we need to resize Afro and Ninja to get them into the picture. That's not where I have it. Okay, so now we've got everything lined up proportional. What's next? We need to kind of balance the color saturation and the look of Afro and Ninja because they don't look like they naturally belong to a part of this scene. So we're going to go into Image, Adjustments, and the first thing I like to do is try auto levels, see how that works. Sometimes it'll do the work for you, and it helped a little bit. It didn't help enough, but it helped some. So at that point, usually, in my experience, going to auto contrast does nothing after that. So we're going to go to brightness and contrast. I'm going to play with that a little bit until we get to okay. I go and duplicate the layer again. Now I have found that blending modes on layers is such a good feature. So we're going to go with soft light, but it's a little too dark. So the other thing I want to do next is kind of lighten it up. So I'm just going to take the opacity down of the duplicate layer until I get it to where I can still make out some of the features. So I took this down to about 30%. There you go. See? Let's go on to the next step, fixing Afro's hair. So to fix Afro's hair, we're going to use the clone tool. So there we have the clone tool. I've got it set to about size of 21 with a soft edge. So now, for the fun part. We're going to start making the artistic look of everything. So, duplicate your background layer. Hide the original. Go Go to Filter, Artistic, and Cutout. So we're going to change the view to fit in view so we can see the whole thing. The only thing I did do was change the edge fidelity to 3 to make it a little bit crisper. With that, just hit OK. There's your new background. Okay. Now we're going to copy the BG layer again. So now bring it above the first copy. Make it visible. And for this one, to get the sketch look, we're going to do another filter, Artistic, Color Pencil. So we're going to go into Fit in View so you can see what the whole thing looks like. So we'll hit OK. So at full size, you'll see. Now, doesn't look like much yet. So in order to get the sketch and the cutout to work together, you need to go to your sketch layer, change it to color dodge. Oh, now we got something going here. Now that looks hot. So we're going to go ahead and put the final touch on the background layer. Go to your adjustment layers, black and white. Leave the defaults. Hit OK. Now for Afro and Ninja. Basically, we're going to repeat the same steps that we did for the background for them. So now it looks like everything's blended in. Now they look more a part of the scene than they did before. We're missing a shadow under Ninja. In order for this to be believable, his shadow should be on those steps. So create a layer below Ninja. And what I do is real simple. Use your paintbrush. Switch your color supply. Change the size to about 34. And I just painted it. Then I just change the opacity a little bit to make it look more natural. There you go. Now you have a shadow. It makes it a little bit more believable that he's actually standing on the steps. So now that we've gotten Afro to look more like a part of the picture, we're going to colorize him. That, my friends, is how I created the Afro Samurai wallpaper.